Innovative content. Global audience.
Wake Up Nigerians is, of course, Monday, the first working day of the week. And coming to you live from our SRTV studio is the program Wake Up. This is the program where we bring you interesting highlights from our top Nigerian newspapers. And of course, we bring you interesting discussions and conversations, that is centered around what's happening in our nation, Nigeria. I'm in Iguve. With me on the show this morning is
Vera. Princess Kessy. Welcome to the show.
Kessy. You're looking really beautiful this Monday morning. That shows one thing. You had a
lovely weekend. Not really. The weekend was also stressful, but what can we do? We still have to do it regardless. I had a very stressful weekend. On Saturday, I was visiting very late at night. I had my car had issues here and there, so I was really stressed. And then on Sunday, I had a little time to rest. So we thank God. New week, we have to glow.
New week, new.
You don't have a choice.
And Vera, look at your cheeks. Looks like somebody that had a lovely weekend. So you want to share it.
But I mean, the weekend was not it. Like, I had a very bad experience. This policy, this cashless system, of course, I was
we are all broke, we are cashless.
Everybody that I had actually got missing. Because I have to cry. I cried because there. That was the bad experience. Blame you. Like it is right now. People don't even want to lose 50 naira as small as 20 naira. You hold on to it very tight. Because nobody's willing to give you cash. So at the end of the day, the little you have to hold and safeguard it very well.
Yes, and then
it makes me reason if it's like this for us here in the state capital.
Yeah.
How will it be for those in the rural area?
It's terrible. You can imagine. It's terrible because I saw somebody that was looking for money and then to wait bill to the parents in the village. Like it's
wait
that
money.
Bad. Yes, it's that bad because here people can actually accept transfer, but even with the transfer we have network issues.
Yes. My money has been hanging all over the places. So I have resolved that I won't be doing transfer anymore until all this is over. I go to the mall, I go to anywhere to get things, and then you send transfer. They will debit you and the person will not get it, will show decline. So I have resolved that I'm not doing the transfer thing anymore. Sometimes you even use your card, they will debit you and then they'll tell you decline also. So nobody's doing that anymore. We are just there hoping that things will really turn out better for
we are
all of
all
us.
hoping for a better Nigeria. Then my weekend wasn't just. It was fun until Sunday, after I went to church and then I came back. I actually forgot, to lock my tap in the bathroom.
Disaster.
And then I came back, my whole room was flooded. Like, guys, it wasn't funny,
Disaster.
But, we thank God.
I don't want to imagine that kind of situation. I don't want to be there.
Nothing got spoiled.
Oh, okay. My extension cables, but I was just lucky, I would have just been electrocuted, but thank God my extension, cables were not, I don't have any naked wires in the house. So
thank God for that, for your
life.
life.
Yes, we thank God for everything. But guys, ladies, there is this story that really got me, pierced. Yesterday, I had a friend of mine visited me and he shared his experiences. It's one thing to not have cash. It's another thing for you to have, network issues. He actually said he went to buy fuel. It was his vehicle. For those of you that drive, his tank was on reserve. I think his fuel was on reserve. So he went to a filling station to buy fuel. And then when he got there, they said you have to queue. I think that's a new
Yes.
norm. You queue and then you pay and they'll give you a receipt. He said he tried heaven and earth. None of his banks were working. He had to use his last cash. 2,000 naira to get fuel, and he came frowning
Just to get home.
Like, it's
So
crazy,
what can you do? At least you should be lucky that there was cash.
I understand. Saturday made me understand what people were actually going through. Saturday.
And this time around, it's everybody.
And that is why a lot of people are stranded. When you're driving on the highway, you see people begging you. A lot of people are stranded. Not like they don't have the money, but they cannot have access to their monies. And then you see people on the highway at home. So people who there don't go to work anymore because of course they don't have cash to go. And you wouldn't blame them either. Because it's really hitting hard on everybody, not just one person.
And then I have a guy who trek from Area 1 to Apple Settlement on Sunday because he doesn't have cash to transport himself.
if you're not in Abuja, you will not understand the distance, and I can't even estimate it for you right now. Viewers, we'll be right back after this break with more.
Ladies, are you ready to shine? Here's a golden opportunity for you to show the world the queen in you. As the second edition of Face of SRTV Ladies Edition is about to begin. What are you waiting for? Register online with just 500 naira and stand a chance of winning a cash prize of 100,000 naira and the deal of becoming our ambassador. There will also be consolation prizes for second and third place winners. To register, kindly pay the registration fee and send your name, age, picture, and state of origin to this number 0906 895 2170. For more inquiries, please call 0907 400 7816. Powered by SRTV London, the face of SRTV, who takes the crown.
Welcome back. If you just joined us, this is the program Wake Up Nigeria. Before we went to break, we now get experience with this cashless policy. But right now, we want to take on a more serious business of the day, and that is newspaper reviews. I will start. I will kick this segment off with the top story from our Tribune newspaper. The headlines that make the news this morning. It is APC. NWC governors ask Malami to reveal on CBN. And the writer says, wants it to comply with Supreme Court order. 10 governors to do deputies in closed-door meetings with APC national chairman. Verify direct ministries, agencies to accept payment of old Naira currency. And this story can be found on page 12 and page 27. And then, before I proceed on other, headlines from this Tribune newspaper, this LFI issue.
I think the MFI's issue is the issue I want to take on a full segment. It's not an issue you just shed light on and then you wave away. It's a very serious issue. That is a topical issue. It's a trending issue, and it has become a national issue also. And a lot of people are worried. And it's the issue I want even to discuss on a full show, because just few minutes we don't do justice to that topic.
Yeah,
I don't understand why a sitting governor will want to override the order of the president.
But the president is overriding the order of the Supreme Court.
So we're in an era of people disobeying the law.
Okay. All right. Do you have anything to say on that before we proceed?
Personally, I don't really know, because the power of the president and that of the Supreme Court, which is superior. I know there are two different private people who have supreme powers. But right now, Nigerians are confused. Who are we going to follow?
It's that are confused.
Yes, that of the CBN and the president, or that of the Supreme Court. And for my cardinal people, will they follow the CBN and the president, or that of their governor and the Supreme
Who
Court?
is the governor supposed to be answerable to? That will leave that to a lawyer to analyze maybe.
Of course, in our next show, maybe any other time.
Definitely. And then more stories from the Tribune newspapers. Article to Nigerians. Voting Tinubu is like moving from frying pan to fire. That story can be found on the page 29 of the Tribune newspaper.
My friend earlier asked, what's the difference between fry pan and fire?
Okay, maybe Article will tell us. And then more stories that say Nigerian banks unprepared for cashless economy. This story is from the NESG. Elections won't disappoint Nigerians. NIGE urges INEC, security agencies, and others. And then that will be all from our Tribune newspapers. I think Vera can take us some more stories from other newspapers.
Okay, we take the next from the Blueprint newspaper, which have their headlines as Naira Crisis. Obey Supreme Court order, APC governors, parties, NWC urge Buhari. Then from the ACF to Northerners, overlook tribal regional interests in 2023 polls.
Of course, I want to shed light on that very headline. I'm thinking that by the time the citizens, I feel like for the past, let me not say 8 years, but for the past 4 years, we've all seen, like the way Nigerian language we say, we don't see shaking. So at this point, I'm thinking that people should look beyond
Tribal sentiment.
yes, religion and all that, and go for what you know that at least we've seen so far from their blueprint that this is what they are come. Even though politicians cannot be trusted, I will always say that they can never be trusted. They come all
Especially
rosy.
our Nigerian politicians.
Yes, they can never be trusted. But then don't come and vote based on
This person is from my
it's
village,
from
it's from my church.
Yes, we can do better than that for the betterment of all, not just one person. I'll keep telling people that if you think, oh, I just want to cash out for today, I don't care about tomorrow. Come tomorrow, you will still suffer what others are suffering.
I think for everything we do, Nigeria and Nigerians should come first,
Yes,
and not us.
not us. Because I like that line.
So the radar under the main issue of implement of the states, Rufai directs MDAs to accept old new notes.
Okay, so it's both get taken, not
Old
actually
and
just
new notes. The president and the CBN said no more 500 and 1,000 naira old notes in circulation.
Maybe we don't have to go to Kaduna to get in there.
I'm telling you.
And then on our way to the office, you said your father found 100,000 naira of the new notes, of the old notes in his house, as the 500 and 1,000 naira. What is he going to do with the money?
It's already.
Your father in Kaduna.
You have to travel to
No,
Kaduna.
you have to wait the money to Kaduna. For somebody
to
to make
verify.
transfer. Yes. Okay, to people that to make it a
People who have to help Kaduna people. It's actually one because I was following everything on Twitter, and then a lot of persons were not really agreeing with him.
okay.
Yes, even people in Kaduna, because at this point, they are trying to build something for this country. It's not just all about the governor coming to tell us what to do. It's not already said. We only have one president in the country. So even if the president has said something, and you as the governor is not coming directly
Choose another
to
contrary
the
to
president,
yes.
it doesn't really make sense. And don't forget that N05 is actually being an ardent Buhari supporter. So why
I'm
not?
even surprised that because they are very close. So I'm surprised that this disobedience is coming from somebody like Erica. It should be somebody else, not him actually.
Ladies, it's actually an interesting time to be in Nigeria. Next, under the radar, we have EFCC, APC, PCC deny raid on Ashiwaju's residents over 400 billion naira. That's money. Buhari urges patients. Police caution on bypass, divisive utterances. Election spending, energy costs, others spike inflation in February. And still on the blueprint, we have Nigeria recorded $6.68 billion over 2022 flood. This flood that happened last year, $6.68 billion, not in Naira. Over 2022 flood. Have the states been compensated? Sorry for
People have to go. Isn't the issue of the exams, yes, yes,
So if you want to get more on the blueprints, please go get your copy from our vendors.
Okay, and I will take it from there. We have the Nigerian pilot. One of the major headlines says new Nairans loots now says one consultant APC governors says he shocked APC governors with criticize Buhari. Of course, it's the same thing we are all shocked. Yeah, we are shocked as well. Yes, because it's even at this time that they're supposed to be supporting their own that they are not coming to see it. So
And it's shocked.
you cannot stand. They've always been divided anyway. They always here and here and they are scattered. So what do you expect? And it went for that says was surprised that the governors, the APC governors, could abuse Buhari over Naira swap. EFCC might be right that some governors are keeping billions at home. The Naira swap policy has made their loot funds useless. Because at this point, maybe he's correct. Who knows? At this point, if they have so much money at home and then they are no longer in use, what happens to those funds? It's like what says.
Yeah.
And then there's a story here that says NLC issues 14 days strike notice to Abia government over unpaid salary, pension. So these are issues. This story is very touching.
Now, this government is coming back for re-election.
That is what I can't say for sure. For now, I don't have that.
And then you won't even pay salaries. I think I saw a video of Obi State governor's wife sharing money to people. Now, why not use this money to pay salaries?
So I don't understand why pensions. These are old people, right? These are people that are vulnerable at this age. They are not able
This is
to
what
work.
they have been saving for retirement.
Yes, they are no
Fine.
longer strong enough to go out there and work. So why are you holding their money? I don't get. And then you have so much for your government. You have so much bank cards for your
You just do it. Pension funds as well. When you are saving for your retirement, I think before when this person is due for retirement, so you should ensure that they start preparing their papers and what and what you need to do so that as you retire, your money starts coming. Because a lot of persons have died, and what happens to these monies?
Another thing is governors not paying salaries. What is the end point?
The people will suffer. That is the key thing. People will suffer.
It's actually a wake-up call for Nigerians to come out
And do the right thing.
and do the right thing.
Okay, I'll go now. The same police. Another story here says police foul attack on station kills is recovered 2 guns in Anambra State. Wow. Naira scarcity. Patients unable to buy required medication, says NMA. This is a serious one. This is
When I
pathetic.
saw that story, I was like medical profession. I think their first hope of it is to save lives. Now, when did we get to this point where Nigerian doctors have put money first? Because I've heard a lot of, even in the national hospital, we have seen countless of persons dying just because they cannot. You watch an accident victim, they'll tell you bring police report, they'll tell you bring money, sign here. Now, before you go through all of this process, the person is already dead.
It's really pathetic. I know in the UK people have free access to medical care. Free, like it's free. You're just walking and you're okay. Free, not like
You have health insurance.
you're not. There is not. I think our heads, the health sector here in Nigeria actually have a very long way to go. This issue of that was what happened. Remember Rico of a lot of patients. But I'm just using Rico as an example. Rico of Big Brother that had an accident and then they took him to that hospital and they were saying nurses were making videos of him. And then the parents said that the people that brought him said that instead of these people to start rushing and doing and helping him, they started doing videos, they started requesting for money for who to sign that. And are they not supposed to stabilize this person, the patient, and say before you start asking for unnecessary questions, unnecessary making demands?
And then we ask ourselves, what is the value of the oath they're taking during their medical?
I don't think if you cannot save lives, then you have no business in that hospital. But they will always tell you that is the policy. What policy?
Who makes the policy? Well, I think it's pathetic. It's about time Nigerian doctors.
Okay,
And sometimes too, it's to government
policies.
And
And that is why I said that they will tell you that is the policy. And there's nothing you
to
can
check, most of Nigerians doctors are not well, or they're not well.
Yeah. And that is why they are reluctant. I have an experience that I will tell you guys another day. When I had accident last year, I cried not because I was begging God to keep me alive, not because I was there. I was seeing the doctors. The guy was just drinking tea. He was so nonchalant about the whole thing. He didn't care, and it was an emergency ward. He didn't care. He was on board. Like he was just there drinking tea. Like okay, the contact is not around. You guys will have to wait. It was just people were crying, people were waiting off the plane. So I really think that that government is going. And I really hope get there at some point when we have that head care that Yes. Anyway, let me take the last story from Nigerian Pilot that says Buhari has to end current hardship. It says policy will improve economy.
Amen.
I leave that one in your hands.
Just amen. And then over to news direct. Here are the stories direct. The headlines. It's a APC governors with public German demands respect for Supreme Court order. Then NUPR. This story can be found on page 3. NUPRC attributes 40% of food loss to inaccurate measurement theft. Okay. I will work harder to deliver more bodies of democracy in my second term. That's Abiodun. Silver to perform groundbreaking of Olori Biri Museum, NCTMB Conference Hotel. Alleged 400 billion naira new notes. New notes holding. No raid at Tinubu's private residence, EFCC says. Thursday 7, over 120 anti-corruption CSOs give IGP 7-day ultimatum to arrest and jail EFCC boss.
There's just issues like so is it that we cannot get one thing right? Just one thing.
It's not really that we cannot get one thing right. I just feel that everybody at this point, there's so much tension, so much drama. We just really feel that 25th will be more dramatic.
25th definitely will come and go, but the aftermath is what. But the story that captured my interest is 400 billion naira of minutes taken. And where is it?
They cannot even give account of it.
You know what is really happening? I think like okay, I had this in mind. I was going to say to employers really, look at employees and at this point. Because most of these employers are big boys, so they can actually have access to this new naira note and move around really. So what is really their plans, to make life easy or easier for the employees? It's a perfect issue because I cannot state one big man now that you will go to. They would definitely have access to this new naira note. Well, because the bankers and problems, they actually service their big customers. So this 400 and something billion naira notes. Maybe it's next one, it's somewhere.
I will always
So
say
you can hear this story.
I will yes, I will always say it. And the big men politicians are the problem. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for anybody. They're the problem we have. Because if you know when this naira issue started, scarcity of this new naira note started, that was the same period that Ned came to the location, gave the wife, the actress wife, so much naira note. And at that point, people were actually looking for this note. She came flaunting these monies everywhere on the internet. So it's really their problem. It's just that this whole thing is not affecting everybody. But God will really help us. And I'm really praying like it boils down to the next election, do the right thing so that we won't have to go through this suffering again.
Okay, from the National Star, we'll take some stories as well. Naira crisis, Tinubu APC governors, NWC, their inquiry. Again, Buhari endorses Tinubu for election. That story can be found on page 7 of the National Star newspaper. Naira scarcity, Abuja residents, POS operators, banks, patronized traders. That story can also be found on page 8 of National Star. The Economist endorses Peter Obi, says it offers Nigerians hope of change, and that story can be found on page 18. And then finally, Atiku Obi Tinubu campus in last-minute push to win voters. That's the can be found on page 17. It's the 9-minute preparation, all our presidential aspirants. That's why,
Their last card.
yeah.
Yes. And that's why we have on Authority newspaper. Some of the headlines says vote for all PDP candidates. I think it says in Adama rally. Tinubu reviewed on my achievement, very assured Nigerian voters. You can see that story on page 9. And I saw a story here that says, page 9 also, ignore sit at home calls, vote massively, Southeast traditional rulers. So I'm saying that they are not telling their people to come out, urging them to come out. I hope the securities will always be revealed, right? Because you don't deceive people to come out, or maybe push them to come out and in your house, and then these people, their lives are not safe. You will not have this at home or like this way at it.
Election is on Saturday, and from what I know, Saturday is not sit at home.
Yes, it's not sit at home. Yes, we
I
know,
think
but
there's
because of security issues,
And the police force have assured Nigerians of maximum security. So let's just
and we keep referring, yes, we keep saying it, we keep reminding them to do more than just assuring Nigeria that they are safe. They should be well equipped, they should be positioned also to make sure that they safeguard the lives of these citizens will come and exercise their rights.
Yes. And also to add to what just said, the activities of the IPOB in the southeast of the country is actually, I think that's the reason why this home is being placed. But I task my people as an individual person that if they don't come out to fight this, we'll continually be in fear. So it's the call for all of us to come out with our weapon of destruction, which is our PVC and exercise our choice.
Yes. The last story here, one of the major headlines also on the authority newspaper says everybody takes to Twitter in war against Buhari. I leave that for the viewers.
let's have
And over to our leadership newspaper. This story: 6 gunmen, 1 policeman killed in Amber clash. I think it is also on the pilot newspaper, and you find this story on page 21 of the leadership newspaper. PNC appoints Najat Muhammad, others election commissioners or coordinators.
When we're thinking so much of newspaper headlines, I think that would do for what you think.
Okay, if you want to take a quick break, when we return, we'll bring you discussions and reviews of the top stories that have been read.
RTV London, in partnership with NTA TV Enterprise, present the maiden edition of the Nigerian Week in the capital of the world, London. A wonderful blend of entertainment, business, and networking, displaying a wide range of art, national cash crops, financial product and services, and real estate. For huge extra opportunity in diaspora, look no further. The 36 states of the Federation, the Federal Ministry of Information and Culture, Trade and Investment, the Nigerian Film Corporation, and host of others will be in attendance. Date: 15 to 21st of May 2023. Venue: Lighthouse, Camberwell, Southeast London. For details, log on www.superradiotelevision.com/Nigerian Week or call +447 549 513 619 or +234 814 358 2856. The Nigerian Week, celebrating the best of Nigeria from the rest.
Welcome back. It's to the program
Wake
Wake Up Nigerians. And now we have a senior journalist who's going to throw more light on some of the headlines that have been read from our top Nigerian newspapers. Good morning, Mr. John.
Hello, are you there?
It's good to have you on the show.
Thank you so much. Good morning once again.
Okay, Mr. John, it's a pleasure to have you. How are you?
Well, thanks. How are you?
We are doing very well right here in our studios. And everybody's saying hi to you.
You're welcome to the show, Mr. John.
You're welcome, Mr. John.
Thank you so much to all of you.
Okay. Mr. John, we just want you to, analyze some of these stories that have been read. And then one of the major stories that we have this morning is the APC governors and, going against Buhari on the Naira swap policy. So what's your take on that, sir?
This is actually funny at this critical time for the APC government. I know truly Nigerians are going through accessible because of scarcity. But for the APC governors, it is a shame now that they're going against a president who emerged under a platform that they all project aims to present or to govern their respective states. subsisting. So if they are not going against him, insisting that he should be put under, if I may ask.
Okay, Mr. John, if you also recall, can you hear me?
So,
Okay, what would you have to say when the president himself, disobeys Supreme Court orders, and of course, you have Malam El-Rufai, the Kaduna State Governor, who has been an ardent supporter of Buhari, now calling on his state's people, to say
Go
okay,
against the order
go
of the
against the order
president.
of the president. Now, what do you really think this will impact on Nigerians, common Nigerians who look up to the president, and you have to obey the rule of law, and then we have governors and even the president himself
Trying to
disobeying court orders. I know you're not a lawyer, but as a journalist, you could
see
just
one at that.
yeah, you see, what is stake of this issue. It is funny. It is funny, like I said earlier. The president is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. And then El-Rufai, let's talk about El-Rufai. 45 will talk about the president disobeying the engine order. Now, El-Rufai, for instance, do El-Rufai has any constitutional power to declare something that is not legal tender? Does he have that constitutional power? Is Kaduna State a federal republic of Kaduna? I don't understand. Then I know in all this is the masses that are suffering. Me, of course, I am going through the same thing. But for me, I support this policy because I know at the end of it all, we will all benefit as a country, as a nation. It will be to our gain. So the masses are suffering. I'm only asking that Nigerians should be patient. And again, you see, what is causing this problem is that people who are taking as in this policy. Why should anybody who has no business with cash going to ATM in the morning, creating commotion simply because you want to withdraw these loans and are selling elsewhere? What I think the government needs to do is to put in place maybe governance where you check people, what do you need this cash for pricing? You can do transfer, you can use your card to purchase anything you want to purchase. Because I know there are other places where you need this most maybe you want to buy sachet water, you want to buy
Mr. Moses, can you hear me, Mr. Moses? I'm going to correct an impression. You said now that we could use card, we could make transfers, but what of the situation where your cards are not going through? Even transfers, you make transfer, and then the monies are hanging all over the places. You've been debited, and it's showing decline at the same time. What are you supposed to do at that point in time?
Yes, it's sad. And that is why I talk about sabotage. Even the commercial bank, I don't trust them because I have an issue with the way they send people the first tranches of these new notes that the Central Bank of Nigeria gives you to them. They give it to politicians.
Okay, Mr. John. Okay, we'll have to interrupt you there to take you away from this Naira scarcity because this issue already cannot be overemphasized. Now let's get to the what's happening right now. Saturday is elections, general elections, and then we heard article the PDP presidential candidate saying that voting Tinubu is like moving from frying pan to fire. And then we also, read out this morning that all the presidential aspirants, the candidates from different political parties are putting their finishing touches to woo voters. What do you really think should be more important to this candidate? And of course, what should Nigerians, really look out for as a journalist? Because I know you're going to be on the field, you're going to be there bringing us live reports and updates.
Saturday, the 25th of February, is going to be a deciding moment for us as a nation. Nigerians have been patiently waiting for that day to come, really, because we have gone through several things from this current government, and Nigerians are willing to continue to work. I know that there's not going to be much further apathy like other privileges because of the zeal and the eagerness I saw Nigerians putting through to at least go and vote for the candidate of their choice. Well, we're going to see a situation where these politicians, they are smart. They think they are always smart. Maybe recognize hunger and poverty. What is happening? They might still find their way to see how they can buy votes or complete circulars and reports. Petition from the electoral body, the independent National Electoral Commission, warning Nigerians against selling their votes. And this has been going on for a while now. So I believe Nigerians are wise enough. They might collect this money and then pocket it and vote for candidate of their choice. Because vote buying is one major issue that I think once need to go. We'll have a capable elections. Going forward.
But don't you think collecting money at all from politicians is already selling your conscience? Like Nigerians collecting money from these politicians,
So this politician in the first place, where is this money coming from?
It's our money. National.
So we need to collect it and then vote for the candidate of your choice. Don't protect your conscience. Don't take this money. If you say if you won't take it out, honestly, I don't think it's right. Collect this money from them and then vote the candidate of your choice. Don't let that money dictate who you should vote for.
Okay, and Mr. John, how prepared are you as a journalist and the whole of the NUG? I know you can't speak for the NUG, but of course you can speak for the profession journalism. So how prepared are you for this general elections?
Well, journalists, I'm sure, are very, very, very prepared. And for me, I am prepared because, like I said earlier, this 2027 is the deciding moment. So we will be going out to really monitor what is happening. And again, I didn't want to appeal to our colleagues. We should be very, very careful. We are usually always in targets, and so we should be very, very, very careful. Not to be and so let's try as much as possible to be smart and watch real violence, do your shooting from afar, so that you don't have to be in the news, for one reason or the other.
Okay, Mr. Moses, thank you very much. What advice do you have for electorates, those going to vote on that day, on Saturday? What advice do you have for them concerning security and others?
Okay, electorate, I urge them to orderly, to go out without fear of anything, but they should be careful to avoid anything that could create violence or crisis. Yes, we will have candidate of our choice, but then don't see anything that could trigger the other opponent to feel either just a him or her. So we should be orderly and then go out and perform our civic responsibility without any fear of anything. I'm sure security apparatus are ready and are willing to also provide protection for the electorate who should be going out to cast their vote. So they should not be afraid of anything. And then, above all, they should just go and vote for the candidate of their choice.
Okay, Mr. Moses, I want you to stay on the line, but I'm just going to add to what you say, what you said now. I am thinking also that Nigerians could I will always advocate that don't go to the polling unit with any branded kind of material, shirts and all that. That could just trigger some people to want to do what they are not supposed to do. Go there as a neutral person. Just vote as a neutral person and go. The important thing is to make sure that your candidate, you vote for your choice candidate, not going there to portray or to make trouble. Away from that, Mr. Moses, I'm going to ask you two questions. Well, the first one is this: since we're still talking about elections, before I go to NFC, because I know you're senior reporter there, I'm thinking this scarcity of naira, what impact or effect do you think this will have on the elections? Because if we're saying that there is no money, people don't even have money to travel, and a lot of people are supposed to go to their states to vote. Don't you think that this will have a major negative impact on the election?
Let me quickly correct that impression that there is no money. Well, the difference between no money and no cash. You see, there's cash account and also cash in the bank. You see, it's just that we are used to carrying cash around, and then if you don't have anything in your pocket, you say you don't have money. What about the one in the bank?
But people are not able to access the banks. For instance, I went to my branch, one of the bank, Heritage Bank, and then the security told me that they've been shut down for like 2 weeks, and more than 10 of their branches in Abuja, all over Abuja, they have shut down. So what are you saying? Is it that are you not aware that people are not able to make transfer, people are not able to access cash from the POS people or even at the ATM cash point? Sometimes you go there, like my colleague went the other day and she was given number 280 something. Is she supposed to stay there for 3 days or 1 week to get just 5,000 or 10,000 naira from the cash point? These are the issues, Mr. Moses.
It's sad. It's very, very
It's
sad.
really sad.
If you're going to have an effect in the election, I agree totally that it will have an effect on the election. But again, this is presidential election, and if at all voting Abuja, I mean, some persons have left the respective state before now. I know, I still believe there are still some who are still not gone. They are planning to move either today, tomorrow, or even Friday or Thursday. But then I only appeal to the Central Bank of Nigeria and again to also the commercial bank to as a kind of urgency. Make sure you make this cash available. They stop their team and then ensure that our security there to monitor who come in to withdraw excess. There are people who don't, like I said earlier, who don't have business being at the ATM. You don't have business being there. It's a need like 5,000 naira. Hey, you take your cash and you go. Stay there for different reasons.
Okay,
Okay. And that is why they prevent conflict. I mean, people who ordinarily are genuinely needed this cash.
Thank you very much, Mr. John. Yes, thank you very much, Mr. John. Sorry to interrupt you there. I know we have lots of issues. I would have, loved for your input, but because of time, we may have to just, end it there.
But before the NN, sorry to cut you the NN, because he is a senior reporter at NLC. There is that pending issues that NSC ultimatum I want to ask him, so he can even show more light on that. Mr. John, are you there?
Yes, Mr.
Okay, I'm going to ask you two questions, and then we can round up. I want you to shed light on shed more light on when on the headlines today. One of the newspapers, Buhari said he's leaving. The achievement he's leaving behind is what Tinubu will build on. So, what's your take on that? And of course, this NLC is giving Abia State Governor 14 days warning strike to pay off pensions, salary pensions. What's your take on that? I know you cover the NLC, so you will give us more light on that as well.
Buhari, saying, I mean, Ashwati Bola Tinubu continue from his legacy. Well, what do you expect him to say? He is a candidate under a platform he has run for 2 consecutive times. So you don't expect him to say something different. Even though he has also turned that number and said Nigeria should go out and go for party. They don't get a choice. So, you be checked when the president is not, what's it called, not stable. He said this to be on the NLC and Abia State government. I don't really think what Governor you feel as a leader? To me, it's a matter of conscience, really. I really don't think this guy is doing well for this country. And mind you, he's leaving the state and he's coming to Abuja to be senator. I pray he wins.
That's crazy.
Why would you pay? You want to not leave this backlog for
Incoming governor.
succession?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the situation with Nigeria. You know, they're always leaving luggages and luggages for the incoming government.
Well, thank
So
you.
thank you
so
very much, Mr. John. It was, in fact, a really interesting discussions with John. We really hope that we could actually go on and on, but because of time. We may have to just say have a lovely day from all
And
of
we do
us.
hope you join us again next time.
Thank you so much, ladies. I do appreciate the opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you,
and stay
Mr.
safe
John.
while covering the elections, Mr. John.
Sure, I will. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, viewers, we've been discussing with the senior journalist, Mr. John Moses, and of course, from the interactions, I'm sure you are already, awake in your mind. Your minds are already awake. So before we, draw the curtain on this show this morning, Vera, would you have any last words? What's your take home for today from all of these, headlines that have been read out?
Okay, viewers, it has, I don't know. The only thing I would say personally is we actually have a big tax
Ahead.
at hand because virtually all the newspapers today speak about governance crisis, voters, and different presidential candidates playing their
Different
last for. So we just have to go out and vote our conscience. Go out, vote your conscience. And like our reporter said, Mr. Moses said, if they give you the money, collect it. But go there and thumbprint what your conscience will not judge you after. Because I will not take it after Saturday, somebody will come out and say, and I vote you and you're not doing well. No. Actually, I told somebody in my office that if you don't vote, don't come out and complain. And it's the same thing I'm telling Nigerians
That's
who
right.
don't want to come out and vote. If you don't vote on Saturday, please don't come out and complain.
Complain, okay? And then Kessy.
Wow, and it has been fun this morning, and I just want to speak on the headlines. The particular one that captured me is the NLC because it has to do with the vulnerable people, and of course the fact that people are not able to pay their medical bills at the hospitals. Anything that has to do with life, we have to put it first because it's somebody that is even well and healthy that will go out and stand and queue and start voting. So we appeal to the appropriate authorities to do what is needful. This policy of not attending to patients until they pay you in full or in half or whatever, I think there's something that can be done about it. And of course, the Abia State governor he needs to do something about this backlog of salaries, owing salary and all that. So please, they should be able to attend to the old people. They've served your state. They've done their best. It is your time also to reward them. This is their rights they are asking for. So I'm just appealing to the Abia State government and of course to hospitals authority, medical health people to do what is needful. But before we go, I want to talk about our London week, that is Nigerian week London, that is upcoming. I just want people to actually get their stand, key into it, whether private or government sectors, to be part of it. It's going to be fun. Like I said, we're going to have fashion shows, we're going to have music shows, a lot of artists will be coming around, and of course we're going to have a lot of activities for it. We're going to have a lot of fun activity around. So I just really hope that a lot of people will take into it, both private sectors and even individuals. We have stands, we have stands that are going for different amounts, and then I really just want it because it's something that's going to showcase Nigerians to the world. So a lot of people, ranging from fashion to music to entertainment to a lot of other things, will be involved. So I really am looking forward to it.
Okay. Thank you very much, ladies, for having you on the show this morning. It has been interesting, Nigerians.
Really.
Just like Mr. Moses have said, if you go to the polling units, we'll keep emphasizing that, we'll keep singing it until it becomes music. It's the time to wake up and then you do the right thing. If you go to the polling booth, just have in mind, don't create drama, don't act up, don't do anything. Just go there, cast your votes and leave. and let's all hope for the best. And those of us who know how to pray, it is not the time to pray. Yes, prayers.
I love that.
We always like
We
to
have been
pray in
praying.
Nigeria.
No, we have been
Pray
praying
and vote.
It's time
So,
for us to take action.
yes, because we have been praying. So I believe that the prayers we've been praying will cover now.
Yes.
So let's do the needful now.
Yes.
Yes.
And if you are a leader in this country, like the Kaduna State governor, know that if you are disobeying the president one day, people will disobey you. So whatever you do, you should know that what goes around comes around. So viewers, from all of us, we thank the men behind the cameras,
Of
we thank
course.
the ladies and all those doing the wonderful work this morning. It's a teamwork here. And then I am Iguve.
I'm Princess Kessy.
And I'm Ogbonna Vera.
Okay, from all of us, we say have a lovely
Bye
week,
for
and then
now.
it's bye for now.
Ladies, are you ready to shine? Here's a golden opportunity for you to show the world the queen in you, as the second edition of Face of SRTV Ladies Edition is about to begin. What are you waiting for? Register online with just 500 naira and stand a chance of winning a cash prize of 100,000 naira and the deal of becoming our ambassador. There will also be consolation prizes for second and third place winners. To register, kindly pay the registration fee and send your name, age, picture, and state of origin to this number 0906 895 2170. For more inquiries, please call 0907 400 7816. Powered by SRTV London, the face of SRTV, who takes the crown.
How was it?
Okay.
What are you saying?